Hello everyone, I'm Rinku Dhiman, working as an assistant professor in electrical engineering department at RPIIT Technical and Medical Campus Karnal. So today I'm going to discuss about the advantages and disadvantages of power electronics. As in earlier slide, we have discussed numerous applications for the power electronics, but it still have some disadvantages and advantages as well. As we know that everything has some pros and cons, so similarly power electronics it have a lots of advantages nowadays, so it have some disadvantages as well, and few of things still have to be researched on the power electronic devices, and that is the very interesting area of research actually. So one by one we'll discuss the advantages and disadvantages of the power electronics and what are the future scope for the research in power electronics we will also discuss. And on the major concern is that we will discuss about the power electronics issue. So if we'll talk about the advantages of power electronic converters, so the first one is the high efficiency. So in comparison to other kind of converters, the power electronics has a very high efficiency. So in very high efficiency, we can say that so the conversion process does not have to include any kind of losses because they have a very high switching frequencies, as the power electronic switching devices or semiconductor devices have a very minimum losses. And the second is the high reliability, so their operation is very reliable. So their operation is very fast and reliable, we can say that, though it does not affect by any kind of environmental conditions. Then long life and less maintenance. So power electronics based converters have a long lifespan, okay, and they require the less maintenance because they behave like semiconductor materials are mostly used the doping type of materials, and they have a long life in comparison to other kind of materials or simple semiconductor materials rather than the doping type semiconductor material, and they have require less maintenance for their operations as well. Fast dynamic response if we'll talk about, so they will give the fast dynamic response. So for a particular time or change in input and changing load condition, they will give a fast response, or they will act directly as per our load requirement. So they have a fast dynamic response as well. So the changing of load condition does not affect the output of our converter. If we talk about the size and weight and the cost, so overall it is very less expensive as per its size is small and its weight is very less. So it is also a portable device, we can say that we can transfer from this place to this. So it is available in small size as well as in large size, okay. So for our smart electronic devices we utilize the a very small size, in nano size we can utilize the power electronic devices. So if we'll talk about the drawbacks or cons for the power electronics, the first one is the harmonic generating tendency. So during switching operation or high frequency switching, as we know that power electronic devices are a very fast response as well as a very fast switchings, we can say. So during that switching, harmonic are generated, so that have a major issue or concern in the power electronic devices. Again, power regeneration is difficult, so we can just convert the power from one level to another level or one form to another form, we can say. But the thing is that regeneration of power is not possible in power converter, okay. Then again, the low overload capacity. So they are designed basically for a particular applications, and for overload capacity they will not operate and they will get damaged as well. So they are very sensitive to load condition designing. And the last one is the AC to DC and AC to AC conversion operate at a low input power factor. So the power factor is the main concern during the operation of our power electronic devices. So at a high power factor, more harmonics will be generated over there, more power will be there, and it will be get heated, and more current will be flowed, and our thyristor or power electronic device get damaged. The next is the major issue of concern in power electronic, and these are the issues only which lead to nowadays for the generation of our, or for the scope of we can say that number of researches over there. The first one is how to meet the requirement of the load or gain better control of the load. So the first step is how we require the load, and the second and how we can better make the control for the load. Then the second, we can see that how to improve the efficiency. That is the main concern for the reliable operation of power semiconductor devices and for energy savings. For these two concern, how we can improve the efficiency, that is the main concern, and that is the wide area of research nowadays, and it's very scope based. Then if we'll talk about how to realize the power conversion with less volume, less weight, and less cost, then it is a major concern for the power electronic devices. And the next is how to reduce the negative influences to other equipment in the electric power system and to the electromagnetic environment. So that is the main concern in the power electronics, that we can also realize the conversion with less volume and less weight and less cost. So how much in compact we can design the power electronic device, that is also the main concern nowadays in power electronics field. And finally, in number of power systems and electromagnetic environment conditions, they affect the power electronic devices working. So how to reduce that, that is also main concern. Thank you very much. This is all about the power electronics converter advantages and disadvantages and main concern. Please like and subscribe our channel and stay tuned with us for more videos on power electronics. Thank you.